Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stephen Williams, founder and president of the creditrepairshop.com. I wanted to make this quick video to motivate you on working on your credit and increasing your scores. I have a testimonial from a customer, and I want to talk about his story because I think that it'll motivate you because it's a story about not quitting. And I want you to listen to this testimonial because the way he gives this testimonial, I'm going to go into some details about why he feels this way. And I'm going to give you some more about the mindset that you got to have if you're going to accomplish this goal of repairing your credit and getting out of debt. So let's just listen to what he has to say real quick.
Well, this is a testimonial for Steve. The credit repair shop took my credit score in the low sixes, even upper 500s. Now I'm over 800 in every credit bureau. 3 credit bureaus, average credit score is over 815. Thanks, Steve. And I tell you, whoever doesn't use you is making a huge mistake. You basically changed my life, saved my life, and now I can do anything I want. Thank you, Steve.
Now, he made some statements on there where you'd be like, well, how could you uh, change someone's life? That's understandable. But you're talking about save someone's life. And I'm not going to go into exactly what that's all about, but I can tell you, this is a person that was facing $200,000 in debt, could not do anything, was couldn't sleep, was very worried, very upset, being harassed by debt collectors, being sued by everyone, and I had to help him ride that roller coaster. And I'm going to go into why I believe that some people have problems with letting the credit repair process work and why other people have an easier road on being able to just allow the process to work. Now, you do have to be with the right company. I'm not talking about feeding your money to someone that's just taking your money. No, you have to be with the right company, with someone that is going to come up with different strategies to get you the result that you desire. Now, I've said this before in other videos, and I've even seen comments where some people were like, well, what do you actually mean by that? When I say that your specific credit repair uh, process or the way that we would repair your credit, we don't even know that yet. And I say that because when we start the process of getting your credit repaired, really nothing starts until we get the first batch of results. And when I say results, it's not talking about specifically results of deletions. Sometimes you can have deletions, but a lot of the times it's going to be the replies that come from the furnishers of the negative credit that's on your reports. And from there, that's when the whole ball game starts. Because then strategies are put in place on how we're going to try to tackle that. And with this particular client facing over $200,000 in debt, I don't even think anyone on my YouTube channel has had the amount of debt that he's had. And so some people say my credit is just too bad and I can't even recover. Well, this is a person right here that stated that uh, using our services with our company that he was able to recover. And he had over $200,000 in debt. And you may be saying, how much of that did he have to settle? Well, I can tell you that he settled none of it. Zero. None of it was settled. Not to say that it can never, that you would never have to have settlements, but for certain circumstances, and it depends on your particular circumstance, you could never have to pay any of your debt. And as a matter of fact, it was all canceled on 1099-C debt cancellation. So it is possible, but you have to work creditors and furnishers and debt collectors a certain way to get them to that. And another thing, this file, this file for 200K, no, that wasn't done in a year. No, it wasn't done in 2 years. No, it wasn't done in 3 years. It took 4 years to do that. But the end result, when I show you, and I got his credit scores, a picture of his credit scores here. Those are his credit scores. All of them are over 800. No matter how long it takes, if you got bad credit right now and you're not working on your bad credit, 4 years from now, you will have bad credit. When he started, and I told him I didn't know how long it was going to take to get the job done, but he said, I'm committed. I said, you have to be committed to it. He said, I'm committed to it. And I said, when I tell you to do something, you got to do it. And in trust me, there were some times where we clashed. He clashed with my customer service team. And I said, tell him, remind him of what I said, is that you have to follow what I tell you to do. And that because what we're doing is we're strategizing and we're trying to figure out what will work. And some creditors things will work with, and some creditors things won't. But what I think that was probably the big difference between him and some of the customers that I run into that are not business owners is that he's a business owner, and that he had a certain mindset, a certain mentality. He had what I call a hurry up mentality, but he was also had the mentality that you got to let things work through a process. One of the problems that I run into with a lot of what I call regular customers or consumers that are not in the mindset of a business owner is that they think that things have to happen too fast. And they don't have that understanding because when you work and you get paid the next week, you have a certain mentality. As a business owner, when I started my first company, I didn't get paid for 8 months. I didn't pay myself anything. I couldn't pay myself anything for 8 months. A lot of people cannot stand to do something like that. And with this file, the way that we had to accomplish taking care of this file, it took months before. And from my memory, I believe we got a quick result with the first creditor. Major credit card company actually did the debt cancellation. I have that on my website. If you go to thecreditrepairshop.com and you look in the testimonial section, or even on my sales page, you will see a copy of the 1099-C, and I think it's dated for back then, for when they gave that. That was like we struck gold for $36,000 was debt was canceled from a credit card that was less than a year of going bad. We were able to accomplish that on the first strategy that we used to get that one done. It worked with that one. It didn't work with the other ones. But that's why I said it's different with all the different companies. Uh, but he stuck with it. He had the ups and downs, like I said, but he just stuck with it. He kept his mind on the ultimate goal. And when he stated that he's able to do anything that he wants to do right now, he can literally do anything that he wants to do. I'm talking about, I don't want to get into his financial situation, but trust me, it's envious of anyone that is trying to make it in business. He is doing very, very, very well. And now when he wakes up, when he wakes up now, it's like all of that time really just didn't exist because now he lives as the person that has an over 800 score across the board. No worries, no worries about money, no worries about bad credit, can get whatever he wants, has a lot of cash, has a lot of credit, everything. He has that now, but he allowed himself to go through the ups and downs that it was going to take to get there. He did not have that hurry up, it has to be done tomorrow mentality, which a lot of people have. And if you're going to be successful at not just credit, not just getting out of debt, but successful in doing something with your life, you're going to have to get out of that mode of thinking that things are going to happen overnight. It's just not going to happen. Uh, So uh, I want to invite anyone that is looking to get their credit repaired to go to our website or to watch my videos and start putting it to work so you can start getting your credit repaired, getting your debt under control. Because right now, what I see from the debt that's being sold in the market, from what you see in the news, where people are defaulting left and right on their debt, repossessions all over the place, evictions, student loans blowing up, uh, where there is going to be a tsunami of debt that's going to be sold on the market. And the way that the debt collectors are putting together their plans to go after that money is they're waiting to see what type of stimulus is being opened up and given to the United States citizens, and then they're going out there trying to collect as much money as possible. And because uh, there's certain strategies that I don't want to say strategy, certain tactics that debt collectors don't usually use because it's just like they just don't cross that line, but they do have the ability to cross that line, and that's where they can try to attach your bank account by getting a judgment, and even if you don't have enough to where you can pay them on a monthly basis, but they can try to attach your bank account when they think that any stimulus money is coming. So if you lose a court and you get a court judgment against you, they can use that strategy. Another strategy that they can use to make you pay up is that they can put a warrant out for your arrest if you do not answer the phone when they call you for answering to the debt. So a lot of people don't know that a debt collector in any state, they cannot put you in jail for a debt. What they can do is put a warrant out for your arrest. So if you get stopped, you can have a warrant to make you show up to court. They'll bring you to the courthouse, and then you have to answer for that debt, what you're going to do. Even though you don't have the money to pay it or whatever, they can still use that strategy against you. And then other strategies that they can use is where they can attach to your personal property. Not all personal property, but if you have something like a home, you have rental properties, stuff like that, they can attach on there. And most of the time, if they get a judgment, there's something that they call an effective lien on properties. But some of the times when you sell property, they don't always, do what they're supposed to do and say that you have to pay that lien. The only way that you can have where they, no matter what, when you sold a piece of property, let's just say, for example, real estate, you sold it and you went and the title company did a search to see if you have any liens against you. They're only going to really pay attention if there's a lien attached to that specific property. That's really the only way that they're going to make you have to pay that lien. But that's a strategy or tactic that debt collectors can use, and they do use that, and they mainly use that on business people that have debts that are out there. Um, so if you have any questions about your credit, please post your comments. I get to as many as possible. Please watch through some of my other videos. I usually answer all of the questions that you have. I usually have a video that's on my channel that can answer just about any question that you might have. I know that you might have a specific situation, but some of those answers can be found in the videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. I really appreciate that. And I just wanted to share that testimonial with you and give you a little bit of a boost if you're having a hard time with working on your credit. I wanted to let you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is a case where it's probably a lot bigger than anyone that I've seen here on my YouTube channel. So this could just show you that there's always someone that's whose boat is sinking a lot faster than yours, and that your boat can be fixed and you can be well on your way to having credit in the 700s and 800s. This is Stephen Williams, founder and president of the creditrepairshop.com. Thank you, and until next time.